thought for six, Apple has never been one to play it safe. It's always been a trailblazer, dreaming up tech that reshapes how we create, connect, and live. This October, they're cranking up the dial once more, unveiling fresh takes on the Mac and iPad, plus a bolder blueprint for turning your home into a seamless, intuitive haven. Picture this. Decades of icons that sparked revolutions in art studios and garages alike, now evolving into something even more electric. What's got you buzzing the most about these reveals? The power-packed laptops or the smarter living spaces? Leave a comment below and let's chat about it. For years, the Mac has stood as that unbeatable ally for dreamers and doers, a canvas where wild ideas turn into reality. And now, the MacBook Pro steps into the spotlight, reborn with the M5 series of chips that feel like they've unlocked a whole new dimension of speed and smarts. Drawing from the rock-solid architecture of the A19 Bionic, these chips pack in turbocharged performance cores, beefed-up graphics that handle the toughest visuals, and machine learning wizardry that flips workflows on their head. Whether you're eyeing the M5, M5 Pro, or the beastly M5 Max, these 14 and 16-inch powerhouses claim the crown as Apple's most formidable laptops yet. Think about it. Video pros slicing through 8K footage like butter, coders firing off complex simulations without breaking a sweat, and designers chasing perfection across endless iterations, all without a hint of compromise. And here's the magic. That raw horsepower pairs with whisper-quiet efficiency, stretching battery life to epic lengths so you can chase inspiration from dawn till dusk. Sleek as ever, feather-light for its muscle, the MacBook Pro whispers promises of tomorrow while nailing every nuance today. From the satisfying glow of its backlit keys to the jaw-dropping vibrancy of the liquid Retina XDR screen, where every pixel pops with lifelike intensity. This isn't merely a refresh. It's a resounding declaration that the MacBook Pro is still the undisputed champ, blending blistering speed with sustainable smarts in a league of its own. Shifting gears to the iPad Pro, that tablet titan that's already blurred the lines between portable powerhouse and studio beast. It's leaping even further with the M5 chip under the hood. Teamed up with a stunning OLED panel, it plunges you into visuals with inky blacks, explosive contrast, and hues so lush they pull you right into the scene, like peering through a window to another realm. Photographers, you'll feel the rush as massive RAW files load and tweak in a blink. No lag in sight. 3D sculptors? It's like cradling a pro-level rig that renders buttery-smooth models on the fly. And for illustrators lost in their flow, the Apple Pencil glides with pinpoint finesse, supercharged by the M5's relentless pace to keep your creativity pouring out unchecked. In a game-changer move, the iPad Pro now rocks dual front-facing cameras, one tuned for portrait vibes, the other for landscape, so your video chats, online lessons, or FaceTime heart-to-hearts always frame you just right. No awkward tilts required. That sleek silhouette from 2018, it still turns heads, but with the M5 humming inside, this slab of innovation is light years ahead of the pack, redefining what's possible in a device you can slip into a bag. At its core, Apple sees the home not as four walls, but as a living story where tech slips in quietly to amplify the good stuff, easing routines, sparking joy, all without stealing the show. That philosophy blooms brighter this fall with the HomePod Mini 2, which dials up the audio bliss with fuller tones, punchier lows, and a fresh chip that infuses it with uncanny smarts and a personal touch. Fold in Apple Intelligence, and suddenly your HomePod isn't just jamming out tracks with room-filling depth. It's the intuitive pulse of your space, catching your voice on the first try to field queries, orchestrate lights and locks, and sync effortlessly to your rhythms. Envision evenings where melodies wrap around you like a warm embrace, while it seamlessly handles the little things that make life flow. But Apple's weaving a richer tapestry for tomorrow, rolling out a suite of devices that knit security and smarts into everyday corners. Enter the Apple Smart Doorbell, streaming crystal-clear 4K HDR feeds with facial recognition that spots friends from foes, blending top-tier vigilance into your doorstep's design. Then there's a new Apple Smart Thermostat, a quiet genius that studies your habits, trims energy waste on autopilot, and dials in that perfect comfort zone. Rounding it out, Apple's smart sensors hover in the shadows, tracking air purity, spotting movement, and more, fading into furniture yet awakening your home to respond with grace and insight. Woven together, they form a fortress of an ecosystem, Secure, intuitive, privacy first, and laced with that signature Apple harmony. And let's not forget how this all amps up the fun. Entertainment get a thrilling upgrade with the revamped Apple TV 4K, fueled by the A17 Pro chip for living room heroics that crush it in performance. It welcomes 8K HDR and Dolby Vision with open arms, transforming binge sessions into cinematic escapes that rival the big screen. This isn't passive viewing. It's a dive into worlds that swallow you whole, powered by Apple Arcade's addictive games, Apple TV Plus' gripping tales, and a swelling app collection that turns your setup into the go-to spot for every passion. Even the remote gets a loving tweak, ergonomic bliss in your palm, with buttons that softly illuminate the night for those midnight scrolls. Sometimes it's the unassuming gems that steal the show, and AirTag has long been that reliable sidekick. Simple, steadfast, a lifesaver in disguise. The AirTag 2 cranks it up, rolling out precision finding 2.0 for pinpoint hunts, whether you're rummaging in a dim closet or scanning a crowded lot. Battery endurance stretches further, too, so that nagging worry about misplaced keys, stuffed backpacks, or wandering pets fades into rear view. Everything dear stays a quick ping away, close enough to touch. Flashback to spring, when Apple Vision Pro burst onto scene, our audacious plunge into spatial computing, a headset that didn't just wow. It rewired how we dream of blending realities. Building on that spark, Vision Pro 2 arrives like a revelation, blurring the veil between pixels and presence until you can't tell where the digital ends and life begins. Twin 8K micro LED screens, driven by the mighty M5 Ultra chip, unleash fidelity that's off the charts. Crisp edges, fluid motion, layers of depth that make every glance mesmerizing. Dive into 3D workspaces that feel expansive as an office, or lose yourself in films that wrap around your senses like never before. It's richer, keener, tailored to you in ways that ignite the soul. This goes beyond hardware. It's a manifesto for computing's horizon, steeped in immersion, bonds, and boundless what-ifs. From streamlining your grind to unleashing artistry, from epic escapes to heartfelt chats, Vision Pro 2 reshapes tech's role across your days, making the extraordinary routine. Yet this October showcase isn't a parade of solo stars. It's a symphony they create when they harmonize, Apple's secret sauce in full swing. The M5-fueled MacBook Pro humming alongside the OLED-lit iPad Pro, the intuitive HomePod Mini orchestrating your oasis, the souped-up Apple TV 4K drawing everyone in, the ever-vigilant AirTag 2, and Vision Pro's reality-bending horizons. Standouts in isolation, sure, but linked, they're unstoppable, a web of synergy that anticipates your moves. Envision mornings where your Mac churns through edits as your iPad sketches the next big thing. Afternoons with HomePod fine-tuning the vibe, while Apple TV sparks family laughs. AirTags safeguard the chaos of daily hustles, and Vision Pro flings open doors to collaborations or adventures that defy screens. Secure, fluid, intuitive, it's tech that doesn't intrude. It elevates, paving the path for horizons we can't yet name. Apple isn't just dropping gadgets. It's scripting your tomorrow, piece by brilliant piece. These October spotlights might clock in shorter, but their ripples stretch across seasons. The quiet thunder where Apple charts the course ahead. Here, the threads of raw power, artistic fire, escapist thrills, and homebound wisdom all converge into a masterpiece. This is Apple's October 2025 unveiling. A reborn Mac, an evolved iPad, a wiser HomePod, a sharper Apple TV, a stealthier AirTag, and Vision Pro's next chapter. Every launch a marvel, every moment rekindled, every touch infused with intention. This is the Apple ethos, alive and unfolding. And this is just the beginning. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.